Hello Saberites. Right, let's go through the KR Imperium. So the original idea behind this was Cal was after a hilt that was battle ready, dual worthy, deep blade depth, solid build, many retention points for blades, can take a tri-cree, can take near pixel, big install space, sounds good. And so he left me to it and I came up with what is now the Imperium. We have these beautiful boxes designed by our usual suspect Christian Cruz. You know we love him. And then on one side of the box you'll have the tick boxes as to which hilt you've got in the box. So you've got the plain aluminium, the dual tone, and then the anodized black. Kind of speaks for itself. No anodizing, bare aluminium, dual tone, a mixture between both, and then anodized black is completely black. So these are wonderful hilts, really good to spin with, really good to hold, got a good choke point on them. We'll go through both of these two that I've got here. I haven't got a full anodized black one, but it's kind of self-explanatory anyway. Right, so what do you get in the box? In the box you will get, this is the wrong one to go through because I've already used up the pixel switch that will come with your hilt in that one. So in the box you get your main hilt, you get a baggie of 2 Allen keys, and then you also get another baggie, I can't get out, there we go, of a custom KR pixel switch, which I've just been testing this one as well because these are brand new and they're working flawlessly. So nice solder pads there, and then you get the hilts themselves. So how am I going to do this? Let's get them out, unwrap them, and then put all the boxes and contents to the side. So there's the plain aluminium one. Yeet. And let's put those back in the slot. And there's the dual tone one. Okay, so the benchmark for these is that if these are a big hit, these are the introduction into our KRait system that I've been designing. The KRait system is the KR Adaptive Install Technology, which is basically a customizable hilt. So standard parts, you understand the concept of the multi-hilt system, the MHS system. Well, this is going to be the KR version. If this is a launch, then a good launch will be doing multiple parts in the future for changing up your look of your hilt. But as a standalone hilt, these are pretty desirable. You got a nice deep emitter with accent windows, 2 points of M4 blade retention there, which push into a nice surface inside, so that's going to pinch and hold, so you're going to get loads of surface area on this side making contact, while these two here force it into that surface area, which is nice. You're going to get a nice blade retention there. You've also got an M3 grub screw down here. This is for a tri-cree. So this is the stock adaptive tri-cree unit thingamabob. So if I put that down there, you've got this M3 grub screw here that you can tighten up, and then you're retaining your tri-cree, which is nice, makes it nice and solid. I'll take that out for the moment. And then you've got a switch here. Then you come down to your main body and you've got a nice pommel with loads of sound venting in the bottom of it, so it's a very, very loud hilt. This plunger operates on the same threads as your standard AV switch, so if you wanted to do your own custom install, you're more than welcome to use an AV switch if you wanted to. One thing I'll say right off the bat, sorry, is that when you get the hilt, you may find that your pixel switch plunger is a little bit loose, so if you're suddenly to whack your install in there straight away, you'll hear it rattle around. what I recommend you do is you push down on it and turn it, unthread it, and sometimes you can use like a little rubbery glove to unscrew your plunger. If I come a bit closer, you can see the back end of this isn't screwed down all the way, so turn that all the way down, make sure it's nice and tight, and then put your plunger back into position by threading it down nicely. Don't force it, let it find its threads, and then use something to get that level of friction on it to tighten it all the way down, and that is solid. So there we go. Blue Peter style, I have an install that is ready to go. Got a removable battery.
A crew of murderous pirates is coming. Do you understand? We have to move fast.
So this is the removable Eco Max. There is a wide variety of chassis for this lightsaber. There is removable and there is fixed chassis. Didn't mean to do that. So removable, we've got the Elite, the Eco Max, which you see here, the Eco CC, which is basically the same as this. No OLED, no Bluetooth, no spinning crystal chamber part. Then you've got the Eco. Then you've got the Eco Power, which is the 21700 version of the chassis that has no crystal chamber. And then you have the Eco Power times 2, which is the removable version of the chassis, which takes two 18650 batteries. And then the fixed configuration of the chassis, which is retained by the plunger itself, you have got the Eco and Eco CC. There's not enough room to have two 18650 batteries in the fixed chassis. Get access to the batteries anyway. So yeah, so there's a wide variety of chassis. I'm looking forward to the test print of the Elite. At this point in time, it's designed, the files are ready, it's just having time to actually cast the files. But this is the Eco Max. This is the pixel switch that comes with your hilt to light up your plunger. And it's a very simple install process because you do everything outside the hilt and then you just slip the chassis into your hilt, and you can see that's lighting up the plunger nicely. And there we go. So if I drop this KRait adaptive thingamabob down there and just pinch that up, and then you can that works nicely too. So you can also do your hardwired KRait through to the chassis as well if you want to, but I recommend you get a fixed chassis to do that. So yes, very simple. Nice choke point here for doing your swings. You've also got an extra choke point up here for whatever's more comfortable. This has got a nice knurling to it to get extra grip. The threading on this is KR Kestis compatible. So the grip is the same length, same ID, same threading both ends as well. So it is compatible with your KR Kestis, and that's the idea behind our KRait line, is that the threading will be compatible with the Kestis and that the grips will stay the same length, pommel internally will be the same, and you'll have different upper bodies and emitters to suit your needs as well. But that will only happen if this is a big launch and people realise how wonderful this hilt is. It's got a huge blade depth, so if I grab my short tester blade, there's a nice fit down there. You see that, like, that's already not going to go anywhere, but then we'll just pinch it up. You can remove this bottom grub screw if you want to, if you are not using KRait, but I use it as just another point of retention. Tighten it up, hit the button, sound font by, it's a long one, sound font by Jesse at Kyberphonic. This is the Mad Captain sound font. This is a very, very, very loud hilt. One of the loudest I've made. It sounds incredible. The 28mm speaker is just really well trapped into the pommel section, and there's a nice little resonance chamber and plenty of sound venting. And that's the good thing about custom lightsabers, is you're not always trapped by accuracy, so you can add as many holes as you like in the bottom. Very, very loud hilt. Now if you get two of these, of course the grips can be interchanged between both of your hilts, and the pommels can too, and as can the plunger systems as well, which the full black version comes with a full black anodized plunger system as well. But yeah, nice and simple hilts, nothing complicated about them. Just when you get them out of the box, make sure your threads are done up nicely before you start swinging it around, just in case, so you can avoid that rattling sound that you'll get, because the sound is so good it'll vibrate through the entire hilt. Right, I believe that's it. Nice short video for once. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks, bye.